Hello and welcome. In this video, we are attempting to rope drop both Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios Orlando. And these are two very different experiences. Tony and I have been rope drop failures in the past, so will this time be different? What will we be able to accomplish on these mornings? Let's find out, shall we? And before we get started, if you like this video and are interested in more, I encourage you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and let's get to it. It's 5:20. We just got up. We're drinking our Keurig coffee in the room. We're rope dropping Universal Studios Florida theme park this morning. We're gonna be there with some of our family, so it should be fun to see people experiencing Diagon Alley for the very first time. But before that, we gotta wake up. What's a relaxing vacation? We were staying at Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort, so we took the water taxi transportation to City Walk.
Perfect weather right here.
It is. It's like a nice
67
degrees.
Yeah, nice to just be able to wake up and just be out in a t-shirt.
We're here for the first water taxi, ideally. There's a huge group. There's already lots of people getting in line. I was actually very wrong about this. The water taxi had probably been operating for an hour already to accommodate early park admission at Islands of Adventure. The Universal Studios Florida theme park does not offer early park admission as of now, and while we're discussing this, it's always a good idea to check park hours before rope dropping. On this particular trip, the Grad Bash event was going on, and parks opened an hour earlier than normal to accommodate the early closing time due to the event. We arrived at City Walk a little under an hour before Universal Studios opened and had plenty of leisure time to stroll City Walk and even see the piece of the Berlin Wall behind the Hard Rock Cafe, a rather somber piece of history in this rockin' setting.
Welcome to Universal Studios Florida. We have some absolutely unforgettable experiences waiting for you just on the other side of these gates. But first we must open the park. So please join me in welcoming from the great country of Australia, the Queen family, our honorary.
My name is Jenna and this is Oliver. We're from Sydney, Australia. Welcome to Universal Studios Florida. The gates to the studio are now open. Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, what house are we representing? And a Gryffindor, Hufflepuff.
We got two Gryffindors here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're Gryffindorable. Look at them, man.
Adorable. Some might wonder if it's worth rope dropping Universal Studios, and I think feeling like you've got Diagon Alley almost completely to yourself alone is worth it. It certainly won't be this empty for the rest of the day. Our first step is, of course, to visit Gringotts, because how are you supposed to shop in Diagon Alley without money? You have to visit your vault.
Muggles might describe the journey to the vault as a high-speed roller coaster ride.
The Escape from Gringotts ride was labeled a 10-minute wait, and it was a walk-on for us. After our rather eventful visit to the bank, it was time to buy a wand at Ollivander's. Since there are less people in Diagon Alley at Park Open, someone from your party is much more likely to get chosen to have a wand choose them. Doubly so if that person is a kid who looks around 11 or 12 years old.
You young lady, you are here for your wand, yes? Excellent. Step into the light so that we can see you more clearly. With a phoenix tail feather core. A perfect fit, my dear.
Tony and I just got out of the Ollivanders wand show, which we did right after Gringotts, so within like the first hour of park opening, and there wasn't a huge group at all, and one of the kids from our group actually got chosen, which I think is a lot more likely to happen if you're with a smaller group like we were early in the morning. So I think it's been a successful rope drop this morning. And it is 8:59 now, and it's really picking up. So within that first hour, though, it was very quiet. After trying some different spells in Diagon Alley with the new wands, we took the Hogwarts Express from Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade to see what we could get up to over there. There's still have driven trains, all the magic in the world, and they still leave coal.
Listen, lady. I don't ask questions. You don't need to.
In a word, Hogsmeade was crowded, and wait times for all the rides were pretty long by then. This is the line for butterbeer.
The stands get busier than like the Hogshead.
I'm glad we took advantage of Diagon Alley when it was nice and chilled. It is really, really busy here, but it was a great time to enjoy the shows and explore the shops.
Just had a genius idea. I think if your kid's into like a sticky sucker thing, you should pack some wax paper along so you can wrap that bad boy up so it's not being set all over. That's a parenting pro tip.
From a
non-parent.
non-parent. In fact, the cashiers do offer wax paper when you buy something like a lollipop, so alas, Tony is not as clever as he thought he was.
Oh, look at Hendrix measuring spoons.
Is your first time visiting the Islands of Adventure? Is your first time? Welcome, first time visitors from South Dakota. Welcome. Well, you guys enjoy yourselves, girls. I'm sorry there are a lot of people here today. You're probably not used to a crowd being from South Dakota. 5 people at Walmart in South Dakota is like, oh my gosh, it's so busy here today. What's going on?
Oh my god, there's like 5 people here at Walmart today. Oh my god, it's so busy. It's like Black Friday here. 5 old people at the Walmart in South Dakota. What's going on? Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye, South Dakota. Look at my rookie friends over there.
Having seen what we were up against, we made our plan to rope drop Islands of Adventure the next morning during early park admission. As of now, only Islands of Adventure offers early park admission, where the resort opens an hour early for guests staying at a Universal Orlando hotel and certain annual pass holders. All right, good morning. Rope dropping, day 2, 6:30. We're taking the walking path. We're gonna be aggressive this morning and try to get on. Our party is going to try to get on Hagrid's, I should say. We're not going to be getting on Hagrid's.
We're getting on Flight of the Hippogriff.
We're going to be getting on Flight of the Hippogriff. We took the walking path to arrive at City Walk before hotel transportation even began. All the resorts, with the exception of the value resorts, have access to the walking path. We arrived perhaps 15 minutes before City Walk opened, an hour before early park admission began, and there was already a line forming at the security entrance. As we entered City Walk, people were running across the bridge to get to the Islands of Adventure entrance. We walked and were the second or third family unit in our particular line at 7:07 a.m. By 7:30, the lines were already longer than I was able to see.
Also, your fingers under your teeth is gross.
It is gross.
All the bacteria.
I agree. Oh, sorry, I don't like that.
Definitely is like going into battle. Did someone fall? Who? There was a woman back there who fell?
You didn't see her?
No.
There was another woman that stopped to...
Oh, I missed her. You didn't...
One reason not to run here is there was a woman that did fall down. And so, but tons of people are running still to get to the ride.
Some are more polite than others. They're doing like a kind of brisk stroll. That's attraction entrance. We're not going there.
I personally don't think it's worth rope dropping to ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure unless you arrive very early the way we did, because the line quickly gets to over 2 hours long and can extend into the Lost Continent area where the attraction entrance is during early park admission. A very successful rope drop this morning. The people in our party that wanted to get on Hagrid's got on Hagrid's. I think it was kind of a walk-on for them.
Yeah.
It was a walk-on for them.
Hey, there they are. I see them. 35 minutes. That's what you like.
We rode the Flight of the Hippogriff 6 times, which was great. We got to see Buckbeak. It was very fun, and I'm glad that we did that because it was a walk-on for us for like the first 4 times, and then the line got incrementally longer and longer. And right now at 9:30, it's 55 minutes for Flight of the Hippogriff. I haven't even looked at Hagrid's. I know it's over 2 hours. And then we did Child Swap for Forbidden Journey and enjoying a butterbeer now, relaxing. It's 9:30. We've been in the park for an hour and a half and we've gotten so much done. So I think it's been a successful morning overall. Another great option for rope dropping both Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios is to have fun with spells if you bought an interactive wand while it's quiet and you have Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley relatively to yourselves. Nice being here so early in the morning. We went to Nocturne Alley and we basically got a tour by one of the helpers there through the entire network of spells available in Nocturne Alley. It was really cool. I hope you enjoyed seeing our experiences rope dropping Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure and maybe found them somewhat helpful. If you did, feel free to give the video a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to the channel Runaway with Liz, where I share videos about running, traveling, and whatever else I want to share that I think would be fun. And if you do, thank you so much. Take care and see you next time. Bye.